Everything is just perfectly seasoned. This is a mouthful. Interesting flavors, perfectly seasoned, protein loaded, and super filling. These egg cutlets or 𝗟𝗚𝗃𝗃 are totally worth trying. You're going to need a kg of potatoes, which you're going to peel, cut into bite-sized pieces, wash several times to get rid of the excess starch. Then you're going to need a huge pot. For the recipe also, you need 6 eggs and also a pot for boiling your eggs. So I'm going to start off by placing my pot over medium flame and add in my potatoes. Make sure the potatoes are fully submerged in the water. Then you're going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of salt. This is half a teaspoon. That's the reason I've added in 2. Move to my next stove top, and I've already added water for boiling my eggs. Carefully drop in my eggs into the cold water. Add in some salt as well. Placing the potatoes in cold water is going to cook the potatoes evenly. So the cooking time is going to be around 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the size that you have chopped up your potatoes. So just keep on checking using a fork. If you notice that your potatoes are tender, just turn off the heat and drain off the water. It's going to take around 10 minutes for a hard-boiled egg. So just keep on check as everything is cooking. Then you're going to be prepping up some onions. We have garlic. I have chives, which you can substitute with coriander. And also you're going to assemble a few other ingredients, which you're going to find listed in the description box down below. You're going to remove the lid and let the excess moisture escape. Also, my eggs are ready, so I'm going to put out the flames and transfer into a bowl. I'm going to add in some cold water so that the eggs can cool very fast. Place aside. Then I'm going to be mashing my potatoes. I'll start off by adding in 1 large onion, which is thinly sliced. Add in 3 cloves of garlic, which are minced. Lots of chives. Add in some garlic powder, paprika, cumin, and black pepper. Squeeze juice of half a lemon. Mash everything. I'm also going to add in a little bit more salt to fully season the Katlesi. And using a silicone masher, I'm going to mash up my potatoes, making sure all the flavors are fully distributed in the potatoes. If you're going to be using a non-stick pot, make sure to use a silicone masher so that you don't destroy your non-stick pots. I'm going to use my masher and make sure all the potatoes are fully mashed up. And because of the paprika, the potatoes are going to have a reddish color. Whenever you're making 𝗟𝗚𝗃𝗃, always make sure not to overcook your potatoes, because once they have a lot of moisture, your 𝗟𝗚𝗃𝗃 are going to break apart or break open while frying. So just make sure when the potatoes are fork tender, you drain off the water and let the excess moisture escape, because they're going to continue cooking once you use a lid, once you cover your pot, that is. My potatoes are still very hot, but the aroma is so good, so I'm going to check the seasoning. I need some more salt. I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of more salt. Continue mashing as the potatoes are cooling down. So I'm going to place aside for the potatoes to continue cooling. In a bowl, you're going to be adding in some all-purpose flour and some yellow food color. Add in a bit more salt. Gradually add in some water while I mix up the all-purpose flour together with the seasoning and the food color. Make sure you get the right yellowish color in the butter, and also make sure the butter is not lumpy at all. And this is the consistency that you're looking for. It's not too thick and it's not too light, so that you can get that perfect coating on your potatoes. So I'm going to place aside. Then the next step is going to be peeling my eggs. You have to prep up everything so that cooking can be smooth. The eggs have already cooled down a little bit, so I'm going to bash on my countertop just like this. Then I'm going to peel my eggs, which is going to take around 2 to 3 minutes. The little salt that we added while boiling the eggs is going to make it very easy for you to peel the shell of the eggs. And also adding in some cold water will shock the egg, and the shell is going to be very easy for you to peel. Now I'm ready to fry my Katlesi, and it's going to take around 10 minutes at most, because we have around 6 eggs. So you can double, triple the ingredients to make some more Katlesi for your entire family, and everything is going to be delicious. Butter is nice and smooth. The potatoes have already cooled, and I've peeled my eggs. So the next step is going to be coating. Before that, you're going to place a deep frying pan with cooking oil over medium flame and wait for the oil to get hot while you coat your potatoes. I'm going to use a spoon and scoop out potatoes, place on the palm of my hands. Mold while compressing on the potatoes. Then I'm going to make an indent in the middle just like this. Pick my egg, place it in the middle, then I'm going to cover with the potatoes just like this. You're going to need a plate where you're going to transfer the Katlesi. Then you're going to scoop out some more potatoes, compress with your hands just like this. Make an indent in the middle once more and cover. Place your egg and cover with the potatoes just like this. And as you can see, the potatoes are looking very colorful. We have some chives popping, onions popping, the spices, which make everything look so good. So I'm scooping around 3 tablespoons of potatoes. You're going to repeat with the rest of the eggs, which is going to take around 1 more minute of your time. This is a very fast recipe, as you've seen, because we have only 3 steps. The first step was prepping up our ingredients. The second was boiling the potatoes and eggs. And then the third step is coating the potatoes, the eggs with the potatoes, which means that you have to try out this recipe because it's a fast one, and the Katlesi are going to turn out delicious. Make sure to compress the potatoes. I'm going to scoop out some more. Compress in my hands. And my cooking oil is almost ready. Make sure the potatoes are well seasoned so that once you bite into your Katlesi, you get some amazing flavorful Katlesi. I'm going to check if my oil is ready by dropping in some potato, just a tiny one. Once you notice bubbling, the oil is ready. Once done, you're going to pick your potato and coat with the butter. Shake off the excess, then I'm going to carefully place in the cooking oil. I'm going to add in some more butter on top, just like that. Fry for around a minute. Once you coat your potato with the butter, you're going to let the excess drip. One minute in, I'm going to flip my katlesi so that the other side can cook. Make sure not to place the katlesi in very hot cooking oil because they are going to burst open once the potato hits the hot cooking oil. So the butter is going to add in a very nice exterior, and also make sure not to overcook because the katlesi are going to break open. So once ready, I'm going to use my skimmer and shake off the excess oil, transfer to a plate lined with kitchen towel to drain off the excess oil. Add in my second round. Make sure the oil is not getting super hot. If you notice that it's getting hot, just reduce the flames. So cooking the butter is going to take around a minute because it's a thin layer of all-purpose flour, so you don't have to cook too much. Very fast, I'm going to add in the rest so that they can cook at the same time. Once you cut open your katlesi, the mayai, this is how they're going to be looking on the inside. As you can see, we have a hard-boiled egg which is coated with delicious, flavorful potatoes. The outside is crispy, the inside is tender. And once you take a bite, it's so delicious. Perfect over some ketchup, tamarind sauce, some sweet chili, just like me. And let me tell you, once you eat one katlesi, you'll be full because it's very filling. So catch you on my next episode.